If your only focus on payday is paying your bills, you are doing money wrong. Hi everyone, this is Camilla the Focus Spender, and welcome to my channel where I teach you how to get out of debt, save more money, and invest so that you can build wealth and leave a lasting legacy. Now, nobody likes talking about budgets, and I think the reason why people don't like talking about budgets is because you might not understand how to put your budget into practice and make it work for you. And the thing that is missing is a payday routine. So I have a payday routine that allows me to invest what I said I was going to invest, save what I said I was going to save, and have money to pay my bills like I need. And that is what I want for you. So today I'm just going to share with you exactly what my payday routine looks like. So hopefully it can spark ideas in you. And then I'll also quickly talk about what you can do to set up your own payday routine. I get paid twice a month, so the 15th and the 30th, or the last day of the month. And my paycheck comes in a couple days early just because of the direct deposit and the timing. It comes in a bit early. So the next thing that happens even before my bills get paid is that I am transferring money automatically into my sinking funds. And I have a sinking fund for clothes, vacations, gifts, health, and then my someday, which is like my catch-all. All the excess money goes into that catch-all account. So I have $500 that goes into those various accounts, and that money comes out automatically. Like, I don't have to think about how much money am I going to put into every single sinking fund. It just happens. I have it set up on auto transfer, so I literally never have to think about that ever again. The next thing that happens is that I do my investments. Again, that is automatic. I have an IRA and I have $291.66. Then I have $250 that goes into my Betterment account. And then the last thing is my M1 Finance, which is $55. And that money actually comes out once per week. So those are my investments. And if you like my investment and saving strategy so far, be sure to click this video so that the algorithm knows that you like what I'm talking about. Now, the next thing that happens is that I have $1,000 that goes into my joint savings account with my husband. So we put our money into our savings account so that the money will grow while we are waiting to pay our monthly credit card bill. I don't use my checking account for day-to-day spending. If I'm spending money on myself, I'm using my credit card. If my husband and I are spending money together, we are using our joint credit card. And that also goes for our regular bills. So our internet bill, our phone bill, subscriptions, all of those things goes on to our credit card so that at the end of the month, we can pay one bill, and that allows us to have money in a high yield savings account. And at the end of the month, we'll just transfer what we need to pay our regular bills and, our cost of living expenses. That's what works for me. Personally, I use my credit card for all of my expenses because I pay off my credit card every single month in full. And if you're not paying off your credit card in full every month, do not put your day-to-day spending on it at all, because you're just going to be spending a lot more money. Now, if you're looking at me like, girl, this is great, but how in the world can I do this? Like, this is just too much. You can start off very small. I set up these accounts like this years ago, but I did it over time. The very first thing that I did when I realized I wanted to have a better payday routine was opened up an additional checking account. So at the time I had my regular checking and I had my regular savings, but at some point I realized, you know what? If I had a checking account just for bills, I could be a lot more strategic with my money. You have to start separating because you are playing a dangerous game where, one, you're not going to be saving enough. Two, you might spend your bill money. And then three, you might end up in a paycheck to paycheck situation where you're like, oh, wait, I don't have enough money to live until I get paid again. I opened up a secondary checking account and then I calculated exactly how much I needed for all of my bills for the month. So this is when I was spending money just for myself. I think I calculated that let's say I needed $1,500. Let's use that number. So what I would do is that on every single payday, I would have $750 come from my regular checking account on payday and go into my checking account for my bills. And that way I always had enough money in that secondary checking account to pay for my bills. But the thing you have to do is you have to build up that first month buffer, if not first 2-week buffer, so that you never run out of money to pay your bills. I hope that makes sense. If that does not make sense, please leave me a comment below and I will explain it even further. I haven't been using the word budget at all throughout this video, or for the most part. That is basically me putting a budget to life, where I know I want to invest $1,000 or $1,500 a month. I want to save $500 a month. I need to spend this amount of money on my fixed expenses. That is my budget come to life. That is my action plan for my budget. It does not require me to do any heavy set of thinking like, oh, wait, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do that. Nothing at all. Everything just happens. I feel free because I don't ever have to worry about, did I save enough this month? Did I invest enough? Am I on track? Because things are just happening. What I will do is periodically check on my investments, check on my checking, just making sure the money is coming in and the money is going out like proper. So I hope those tips were helpful. If you're going to be doing something similar, or if you have done something similar, just let me know in the comments so we can chit chat a little bit more about it. Again, I hope you like this video. Be sure to click like, click subscribe if you're not subscribed to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.